Hello everyone, my name is SVPKingBee, and today we are going to be continuing with the Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke. Okay, so a lot has happened since you were last here. Here is the upgraded team. And you might be thinking, wait, but you only had a Machop. Allow me to flash back and show you what has happened. So, I went running and found myself a level 17 Goldeen in Twinleaf Town. I then went to Verity Lake and caught a level 2 Bidoof. I went to Route 219 and fished up a level 16 Finneon. And I went to Route 218 and found myself a Magikarp, and I didn't write down its level because that was dumb of me, but it's there on the screen. I then raised them up to these. And we now have a level 32 Gyarados, which, unfortunately, due to a stupid mistake, does not have Bite. So I taught it Payback, and that's fine. It'll be helpful in the gym now. I have Spurge, our Seeking, which, Flail, Fury Attack, Water Pulse, Aqua Ring. We have Mustard, Vital Throw, Foresight, Revenge, Submission. Bombax, the Bibarel, who's not going to be helpful in this gym at all. Maybe a Yawn. Actually, I should have taught him a dark move, shouldn't I? Ooh, I've just had a thought. I need to teach him a move that can hit ghosts. Lilipilli, our Luminion. Water Gun, Gust, Water Pulse, and Aqua Ring. And that's it, yeah. So there's the 5 that we have. Because I managed to find 4 spawn points that we could... Well, I say spawn points. 4 places that we hadn't been to obtain. I can't believe I didn't go to the Verity Lakefront. Bombax here is a surprise. So yeah, we officially have a team that is worth fighting Fantina with. Now, I am going to double check if there's something that I've got that can hit ghosts and is decent. Just Shadow Ball does, but is Ghost versus Ghost? I can't remember. Let's see. Taunt Return, Shadow Ball, Steel Wing, Roost, Brine. Drain Punch wouldn't help at all. Embargo? What's Embargo? Oh, that's the one that does that, yeah. Grass Knot, Swagger, Pluck. I mean, it probably could learn Pluck, but I don't think that's a good move. So, Silverwind is, yeah, I mean, it might be able to learn Brine. It can't. I thought maybe, but obviously not. Okay, that's fine. Well, then we won't worry about it. What I am doing, though, is just being, not the contest hall, what I am doing, though, is just being extra cautious. I'm not 100% certain that any Pokemon that I have now, they're lower level than Fantina, and I am aware of that. But to be honest, I just couldn't grind anymore. So, that's actually more because of time than anything else. I'm running out of time to do a lot of the things that I'm doing at the moment, which isn't good. And it's because of the weekend being what it was. Like last weekend, this weekend just passed, if you weren't aware, was, I guess you would call it, equivalent of Freedom Day in other countries for Victoria in Australia, for the state of Victoria. But I don't think that would be doing it justice, because and by what I mean is, it's not that great. We are kind of still, if I'm being really honest, living in a little bit of, I guess, fear of what's going to happen, whether or not things go wrong again or things happen. So I don't want to be a downer on it, so we won't talk about it. Hey, I've got something else though. Question of the day: which Pokemon do you wish never existed? And I've got one for you. I've got an easy one, and don't get me wrong, I have one in the team. Or I have an evolved one in the team. Bidoof. I hate Bidoof. Get rid of it. Fight me. What do you think shouldn't have existed? Put it in the comments below. I'm sorry. Is true, Bidoof is one I wish never existed. Never. Because I hate it. But, why is that ball shaking? Hold on, this is an actual serious one. I don't know the answer to that. Is the ball shaking one that has a specific advantage? Because that's actually a thing then. Alright, we got to move second, which brings our Payback to be very strong, but I've just remembered Aftermath. I'm desperately hoping we don't knock it out, because that's going to be... Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that was freaky for a second. I'm just going to go with Dragon Rage. It doesn't really matter. Fantina, you rude, rude lady. I was going to knock you out, rude lady. It's okay. Alright, well, we're doing Dragon Rage this time. I don't know how much health Drifloon has, but it's... I was going to say, from memory, very tanky, and that just proves it. So we're going to use another Dragon Rage. I don't want to be knocked out. I don't want to knock it out with too much health left. If it kills me, I'll be very frustrated, you know? So I'll use... Probably... I will use Payback, because that doesn't look like it's going to knock it out in 3 hits, but... Rather do that than... I'd rather do that than let myself die. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Bit of hiccups. I have so many hiccups lately, and it really bothers me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, these things happen. Alright, after Aftermath takes out... Is it full damage or half health? Thankfully, it's half. That was clearly half damage. So that's good. And I reckon we've at least gotten past Drifloon again. Alright, I'm going to use a Moo Moo Milk. Because there's no way in hell I'm facing Miss Magius with this lower health. And then I was taking a little bit of a risk, and because I wasn't certain, but, you know, Aftermath was going to hurt someone. So I was very much not certain. I really do want to progress at this point, because I've spent all that time grinding, and if this ends up being the last episode, oh, I'd be freaking... afraid, to be honest. That's actually scaring the little crud out of me. But either way, we'll yeah, so we've got a fair bit to do. I think we need to obtain, like, assuming we win, right? I'm very much assuming we'll win, and I mean, it doesn't seem like we'll lose at this point in time. Miss Magius is her highest level Pokemon, and Gengar is probably not as threatening. Maybe? That happened. Ooh, maybe we won't... Ooh, that's good. Maybe she won't heal. I'm healing, that's for sure. But maybe she won't. Super Potion. I don't think I need a, Moo Moo Milk here. Yep, there we go. What have we got? Okay, good, good. She's not healing. That's good. I'm still gonna use that move that I just used. What was the move again? Payback. I'm still gonna use Payback. Why can't I think today? Yeah, I'm having a bit of a brain. So it's the morning, very early morning, and I've been preparing for the stream that will appear, well, today. I can't believe I'm admitting I'm recording this the morning of. I'm doing my best to not be doing that from here on out, trust me. But today, I kind of had to. Because I was having to do the grinds and preparing. Oh, I was talking about Freedom Day. The Freedom Weekend, or rather, Visit Everyone Weekend, because it's the first time we've been able to see people in months again. Let's not get into it too deep. But I got to see a lot of people, you know, and like it was very important to do that. It put my mental state massively high. Like, I'm super stoked at the moment. Oh my gosh, how much was that? That was Confusion, Poison, and yeah. Okay, we won. We won. Gajan, my Gyarados, you have made it happen. I'm actually very happy. I wish that you're dumbfounded, very strong. Honor you with this gym badge, relic badge. Thank you, Fantina. We now have the relic badge. Hello, Fantina. Okay. I don't know where we get surf. Oh yeah, poison. I would heal him, and he probably deserves it, but he's not gonna faint before we get to the center. This isn't gonna be 50 hit points of poison damage, I don't think. It's like 5 per room. 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe 6 per room. Maybe I should. I'll take the risk. Either way, did really well. I'm very happy that Gyarados was all that was required, and that none of my other new Pokemon have come into a problem. So there is a problem though, and you've probably seen it for yourself. 3 water types, a normal type, and a Machoke. Machoke is good, but the 3 water types give me, once again, no type variants. But we survived. I was looking at facing this with a Machoke, so, you know. Hello, Cynthia. What took place in Celestic? Thank you for what you did. Oh, they are an eccentric bunch of freaks, lady. Weird way they dress. Not more trouble. Stealing and hoarding. Alright. Find the ruins interesting? I did. Okay, apparently I have to go to Canalave, which is a shame. Okay, where's Surf? Or do I already have Surf? Because I've got Route 218, but... like, I just went there, but I know you need Surf. And I know she just gave us Surf, so that's fine. Oh, we have Surf. Oh, I don't know why I didn't know that. Can I give a summary? I can't. Okay, hold on. No, I don't want to teach Surf just yet. I want to know who's going to have the most benefit from it in battle. I don't actually remember at all, sadly, which one has the best special attack. Where's the stats? There. 51 specs, 56 specs, 40 specs, 51 specs. Not great. Not great. Unfortunately for me, that means that all of my Pokemon I didn't even notice are physical attackers. I probably noticed as I was grinding and I've just forgotten. So the best one is probably going to be, like, just Bibarel, so that it has some type advantage, you know? This Pokemon is prone to wild stat changes? What does that mean? Just the way that I thought Simple was basically nothing. Like, no ability, for all intents and purposes. Either way. I mean, but does that mean that its stat changes are doubled or something? I don't know. I'll have to look at that at some point, because maybe there's an advantage to that. Let's give it a tackle at this point. Having Surf will be handy, but it's not a very strong attack. For it. It's a strong attack, normally. And the fact that it is a strong attack is actually the advantage that we have. Alright, let's just heal up before we go any further. Now, what I was saying, and obviously you've picked it up by now, I won't go any further with this beyond this statement, but it was saying that, you know, I saw a lot of people over the weekend, didn't have a lot of time for all this stuff, had to skip out on getting the video up in time because I wanted to make sure I was tired. The Saturday video, the challenge video, it's just not ready. And I'm really annoyed at it because I'm still learning. I am still learning, but at the same time, I should be better than this. So there is a lot of that sort of thing going around in my brain. But I'm okay, you know? I'm okay. I just, yeah, needed to do some things and didn't quite get them done. So, what was I getting at? I can't remember all of a sudden. That's really annoying. Yes, I know. Ow. Yeah. So, yeah, so like, I'm not really happy with myself at the moment with the schedule that's been kept, but I will get there, and this week is the week of class starting back up again too. So as much as I'm just gonna run, I don't need the experience. I mean, I do, but I don't need the experience. Yeah, I'm just gonna say with the conviction of with no conviction, that I reckon I'll be decent enough soon. Like, I reckon I'll be in a position where I can do all this stuff well soon. Hopefully, maybe, potentially. It's hard to tell. But because school's starting up again, I actually have a bit more of a schedule already that's permanently in place. So things like class at a certain time might force me, well, will force me to do certain things at certain times. And as I said last week in stream, I want to make sure that I've got everything ready in time. Intimidate is great, but it takes up more time when all you want to do is run away. Actually, Cleanse Tag. Just for this section, because far out if I'm going to do this. Or Super Repel, even better. See ya. I hate that spot so much. Who designed that? Who designed that gap? Like a really annoying gap. But anyway. Yeah, so we're, I'm really happy we got through Fantina. I was kind of hoping this was done, only for scheduling reasons. And I wish I was joking when I said those words. Because I'm trying... Of course I did, right in the middle of a cave. Because I'm trying to get the next section sort of done. I've got a fully recorded Pokemon Shield Egglock. And straight after that, I'm going to be putting up the VODs or like cut up VODs for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. And I want that to work out so that I'm doing that. Like, I want the end of that one to be done, you know? So that when we get to BDSP, we have all of the things uploaded. So there might actually be, and I wish I was kidding. Actually, that's not true. I don't wish I was kidding. And I you know, in some part of me wants to be kidding. I'm kind of hoping that, excuse me, I can get everything out by then. So if we don't faint again, if I don't bring myself to the brink of death again, which is, you know, not always possible. We like to try, but it's not always possible. Is one of these ways blocked off? Do I have to go off the pier at the top? I guess let's find out. Oh, okay. Well, I can skip you. I do like to skip trainers if I can. No, that's not true, actually. I usually like to fight. You know what? Screw it. We're fighting you. The question is, which one of these is the second Magikarp trainer for the run? Because that's what I'm expecting. Another Magikarp trainer. They always seem to exist. Gyarados trainer, eh? You seem strong. You seem very strong. And you are lower level than me, at least. That helps. And I think I can swap out... Man, I wish someone of my Pokemon knew electric attacks now. I don't think we're going to be in any sort of issue, but, you know, would have been nice. Dragon Rage will guarantee me a certain amount of damage, and could be a 3-hit KO based on my own Gyarados, so... Ah, I see they have the same thought as me. Well, then I have to change my tactic. What does Ice Fang do? Which won't be super effective, but it will be neutral, so... It's probably my most powerful attack in terms of power. Less than I would have liked. But a Dragon Rage will knock it out. There's a fair bit I think we need to do in terms of the trainers and stuff. So, because we are under level. I won't pretend we aren't. But there is, I know, a gym leader in there, but he's not too bad. At least I don't think he is. This generation is pretty good. Like, it's unlike Gen 2 where you really couldn't tell the level differences. This generation kind of has them all, like, pretty fair. Like, as much as I have my issues with the way that Generation 4 kind of does the wild Pokemon levels versus the trainer levels versus the gym levels, that feels really out of whack. I do have, which I've mentioned before, and I apologize because you're gonna have heard it before. But as much as I complain about that, it does feel right when you're leveling. So and that's hard to tell as a Nuzlocke, but it feels right. Like, you feel like as you're leveling up through an area, knowing that I should be at this level, I'm going to get to that level. It hasn't been, you know, that's been my experience essentially. I mean, even just the gym trainers in the ghost area. Oh, you're under-leveled? Fight them all. This is gonna be fine. It worked out well, didn't it? So, you know, that's a good thing. I think I might try to put Bibarel at the front. What are Bibarel's defenses like? Let's see now. Because Bibarel is the lowest level, and does need to raise a bit. The stats aren't bad, the defenses aren't bad. About on par with Machoke, so I'm not feeling as if... Yeah, really, Gyarados is my strongest Pokemon right now. Definitely is, actually. Definitely is, actually. Let's get Bombax switched to the front, though. Oops, excuse me. Bombax switched to the front, so yeah. If I could get him a champ, believe me, I would. Alright, well, let's just skip some of the grass. Holy hell, I actually thought... Wait, am I going into a secluded area? I guess let's find out. I thought this was a way through, but like, what I'm sort of seeing there is that maybe I'm not gonna be in an area that's any good. Oh, is this the Magikarp guy? Please don't be the Magikarp guy. He has 5 Pokemon. That's generally the Magikarp guy. Alright, Hyper Fang away. Let's see how good Magikarp really is. Oh. It's definitely been a journey for this Nuzlocke. I always have a bit of trouble, and I'm starting to learn. Right, I know it's easy to say that, but remember, half of these things happened when I previously. Right, although I did record some very, very recently, but I'm stubborn. This is probably the best way of putting it. I'm very, very stubborn. And what sort of happens for me is that I how to phrase it? I'm stubborn. That's the first part. You understand. I kind of decide that I get stuck in a way of thinking and a way of doing things. I believe anyway, starting to change my brain a little bit. And the reason I think that I'm starting to, at least, has everything to do with the challenges I've been doing on Twitch. So I recently finished, and it'll be uploaded at some point. It's probably a month away, if I'm being honest. It's probably 4 weeks away. So 3 weeks from this Saturday is when it should come out, assuming I can get the timing right. So what I have is an idea. So what I was doing in the most recent Emerald run, at the end, just particular, I had to really think about what the hell was going on, like what was going on, how I was going to make stuff work, and like, okay, this doesn't work, nothing works. Wait a minute, what about this? And it took me longer than it should have. Whereas in a Nuzlocke, it's instant, right? And I don't have that instantaneous. I don't even know how to pronounce. I don't have that instantaneous thinking right now. So it's one of those things where it's like I'm a work in progress, and I reckon I'll be a good Nuzlocker someday. And I'm hoping that sort of starts now. You know, I'm getting there, but it's going to take a little while, kind of deal. It's going to be worth the wait, I reckon, though. Anything worth doing is worth trying, is worth doing well, you know? Actually, let me rephrase that. There's one that I really love. Anything worth doing is worth doing even if you do it badly. And it sounds like a bad thing to say, but it's actually really, really clever. Anything worth doing? So let's use brushing your teeth as the example. It's still worth doing, even if you're doing it badly. Anything that is properly worth doing is worth doing. You do it for 30 seconds instead of the full 2 minutes, it's still worth doing. Especially for people who are, you know, sort of struggling with that sort of thing. But it helps, you know? It really does. To think that way. Because it means you'll go, okay, it's worth doing, but it's okay that this time I don't actually want to do it. I'll get it over and done with, and I'm in bed. But if you do but then when you start doing it, you might just go, you know what, full 2 minutes, done. And it will actually help. And if you've got someone keeping you accountable, it's always helpful. This morning, unfortunately, my accountability buddy, as I don't want to call her that really, but my accountability buddy is she and I both just went, it's freaking freezing outside, and I also went, I didn't tell her that I have stuff to do, but it's freaking freezing outside, hell no. We don't want to go for a walk. We just do not want to, and it's not happening. Don't. I sat there with myself and argued over and over and over again that no, I must do this. I must do this. I must do this. Oh, good. We do get to go out here. I don't want the berries. I'm not going to bother with. Maybe you. Let's fight this guy. Because I think we're basically at the... Actually, if we're basically at the town, maybe I should fight a couple more. We'll see how it works. I actually kind of like the, I was thinking about it a bit more today. As I was preparing sort of my Pokemon for their, as I was thinking about the grind for the last couple of days. Because there's a lot to be desired in the way that I grinded, I'll be honest. But it worked. It just kind of worked. But I don't really know what's going to come out of these Pokemon. How well they're going to manage, or what's coming up next. Well, what's coming up next, I was saying. I don't really know what's kind of coming, but it would have been nice to... oops. That was not what I meant to click on. I don't really know who should fight, you know? Like, this is the real problem at the moment. Not having a clue who should fight. What's your summary? Where's your attacks? You won't be fine. But your Spurge better? Hang on. Might be. I'm gonna swap to Spurge. Sorry for the yawning. There's a fair bit of yawning today, which is never a good feeling, and I don't know how well that's going to translate to stream today. I want to go back to bed. It's fine. Because I keep clicking off, which is, it's not bad, because I'm muting myself, but I'm remembering to unmute nowadays, so it's all good. Like, especially because stream, I now do that exact same trick. If I'm about to sneeze or something, I'll mute, and therefore I don't have to edit it out. Theoretically. Okay. I think Fury Attack is still the way to go. I should probably Aqua Ring, because we're gonna get hit hard by something. So if we Aqua Ring, it'll help keep us alive, and then... see, Aqua Ring and Flail kinda do fight against each other. So maybe it's worth flailing first, because we'll probably get hit relatively hard, Aqua Ring, and then it means we're healing up, but we might still sort of be on the downward slope, a little bit closer to, not death, but lower level. It really is a yawn today. I think it's a yawn day, and I don't know why. Well, I don't think I need Aqua Ring. As much as I was saying it, I don't think I need to. These are long battles, though, so I do need some better attacks on a lot of these Pokemon. Horn Attack would have been better. I wish I'd kept it now. Definitely, but at the same time, Flail can really help out in a pinch. We just need faster seeking. By which I mean, you know, time and leveling and depending on who it faces. Not, this seeking is crap, we need a faster one. I mean, this seeking needs to be able to outspeed. Not anything to do with replacing it or anything, just to be clear. And not necessarily vitamins, because I wouldn't be able to afford them. My goodness, why is the stupid yawns happening now? It's after I've eaten too, it makes it even worse. I didn't eat much. Right, and that's usually, the yawning is usually the sign of, hey, you've overeaten and your body wants to sleep. I mean, I am a little tired, to be fair. Alright, let's just heal Spruce up just in case we need him. And let us fight this here Rocco. Are you the only trainer here? Looks like it. I think this is it. I think this is the last trainer on the route, and we're basically about to enter the city, which is greatly positive for me. And basically, to my knowledge, all that's there is the gym, or most likely it's the gym. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I reckon, so, the library is, the library that she mentioned, is it actually a thing? Oh, actually this works out kind of well, except that I didn't want to use Surf on it, that was a misclick. Yeah, the library she mentioned, is it the gym? Because I know that happens in, Pokemon Black and White, like Generation 5, that the gym, like the normal gym, the second gym, is a library. or under a library. Not sure. Either way, let's, I'm a bit annoyed at that. I'm not risking Bombax, so we're swapping to Mustard. I really can't risk Bombax, quite bluntly. It is very, very frustrating. I think... Let's go with Vital Throw. If they try to confuse us, which is annoying, but if they do, that's not terrible. And yeah, because of exactly that, like raising my attack, and then I just, if I can manage to get through, we won't miss because it's Vital Throw. Nuts. And I'll just try again. Oh, that hurt a lot. I can't just try again, unfortunately, because that was so much damage. That was way too much damage to just try again. Alright, this time we do Super Potion out, because I can't afford to let that happen again. Swagger can be deadly as long as they hit. Hey, don't do that. This probably works to my advantage, as long as I'm not hit by an electric attack. Go back to Mustard. Best move I can do. As long as it doesn't try to Swagger again, we're probably fine. I don't know why it roared, though. Now, so far we've seen Swagger roar, annoyingly. Is it another water Pokemon? I mean, it is double weak. You know what? We could probably knock it out. I'm gonna try. I think we'd outspeed. Yeah, we do outspeed a Luxio. Maybe not a Luxray, but a Luxio, yes. That actually worked out okay. I wasn't willing to risk Seeking. I think Seeking would have been a 1. I mean, Garjan would have been a definite one-hit KO, you know? But... yeah, I don't know. I just thought I could... It's my guitar weeping. Is it not you weeping? Ark. Orc. Then the funny thing is, like, I would if I'd have realized it, I would have gone into the grass here to catch a Pokemon. But also, this was the route that I found. What's it called? This is part water, isn't it? So it's watering ground. So this would be neutral. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Is it just water at this point? If I knock this out because I was that stupid. Okay, good. What I mean is if I get Bibarel with Bombax knocked out. I'm a bit annoyed because I would have liked to try for something that wasn't a water type. Didn't know there was grass here. Just assumed it was all water. But also, this is where I caught Magikarp, which means this is where I got Gyarados. So I can't really say much other than, yeah, I got Gyarados. Headbutt. Let's knock it out, please. All I want to do is check if there's an item, which there shouldn't be because I didn't see one. And I don't think I want the berries. In fact, I don't want the berries. Let's just turn around and leave. Alright. And now we're through the route. Do you have any... Oh, you're Professor Rowan's A? You're wondering who I am. Rowan's assistant. Yes, I remember you. I've chosen... Okay. You're upgrading... But why? Oh, hey, that's cool. But that shouldn't it have just been that way normally? Like, what research... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, what research did they do that made it... Is that just... Hang on. Is that just a reference? Or does that guard actually have something for you if you can find the thirst thing? Find him something to quench his thirst. Let's heal up. Why yawns? Why? It's like a deep yawn and it's pissing me off. Like, people say it's like to dispel carbon dioxide, but I'm breathing deeply, so why? Well, that was a theory or something, probably. I don't really know at this point. What is this gym? I haven't actually checked what this gym is, and I don't know that... Let's assume Garjan will be useful against it. Dragon's useful against most things. Oh, rival. Okay. Yep. Someone should check if you're ready. That is me, my friend. Okay, my friend, I am ready. Well, maybe if you knock us out, I'll reconsider. Basically, because there's no other chance of continuing the challenge if that's not the case. Let's see how you go, Garjan. So, I reckon I reckon, we most definitely start with Ice Fang. And that is making me very happy. Ice Fang is a great move. Perfect for what we're talking about here. Let's see how we go. So close. So close. It froze. I missed the freeze. I was yawning at the time. Let's just use another Ice Fang then. Why not? It's gonna go down anyway. Oh, that worked out so well for us. Definitely worked out so well for us. So, what do we have next? What do we have next? Heracross. Okay. If I had flying moves, yes. But I don't. It's part fighting. Fighting and bug? Let's just use Ice Fang again. Ice Fang's not super effective, but Dragon Rage would only do a certain amount of damage, and I don't know what Twister... I might try Twister, but I think Twister's special, so it basically is half the amount of power. I will see what it does, though. I will check. Garjan isn't doing as much damage as I would like, by the way, just in general. Really needs something strong. I hate recording when tired. Like, I don't know how I'm going to stream. I really don't. Because the yawning is literally just... Ugh. But we'll do it. Oh, we'll do it. Oh, man, that was hard. That was a hard hit. I will use a Moo Milk and heal up. Twister is probably about the same amount of damage, actually, which is weird. How would it be the same amount of damage, approximately? There's, Ice... something. Ice Fang. If only I had Bite. That would... Well, actually, no, I wouldn't, because it's a fighting type. Yeah, it is more or less doing what's required, so... Oop, not bad. I mean... Lumineon knows Gust. Lilipilly here. Lilipilly knows Gust, if knowing... Lilipilly knowing Gust actually probably puts me at a huge advantage here. Because it's a pure water type, right? So... And beautiful fish, you know. Yeah, they definitely used a lot of fish in this, these generations. Well, anyway, we've, got an advantage here, I think. As long as it doesn't crit, I think we live to the 2 turns required. Very close. And we should knock it out. But I'm definitely swapping Lilipilly immediately after this. That sound is so irritating. Alright, so what's he gonna shoot at us next? Roselia is probably the last thing I actually want to see right now. Because aside from the fact that nothing is particularly strong against it, Garjan is probably the best option. Neutral damage in the end, because it's grass type, but Ice Fang will be super effective, so we'll go with that. But he'll probably use Mega Drains and things like that, which Leech Seed's not as problematic as you might think, because I think we knock it out in 1 hit. And if not 1 hit, very, very quickly, like 2 hits. So we'll give that a whirl. And Ice Fang. Please be 1 hit, then it's not difficult to figure out. And down it goes. That's my boy. That's my girl, Garjan. There was a bit of an accident. I did the early levels of grinding in the daycare. And there was a bit of an accident. This is why Gyarados, by the way, didn't evolve. Because I accidentally went over level 20. Through level 20. I wasn't intending to, but it just happened. And Yes. Why does our rival like to not evolve his Pokemon? I do not understand. There's no explanation. Anyway, that's fine. Whatever. I was saying... What was I saying? Oh yes, the mistake at the daycare. So the early raid stages of grinding were done in the daycare just to... It's so much faster to get the levels by biking up and down and 2 at a time than it is to get the levels any other way. So, I was doing that and I had Goldeen here, Spurge, and Magikarp in at the same time, and yeah, they produced an egg. And I went, huh, that wasn't intentional. And I kind of refused to use the daycare, like that would have been an easy cheat. But I basically made the rule for myself, going, shoot, that's a lot of damage. Garchomp, straight away, I wish it knew Surf now. That was way too much damage from that. I cannot handle that. That was way too much damage. You see how much damage it does do with Flame Wheel? Oh, nothing. Absolute piss poor damage there. Let's Dragon Rage then? Mark Punch is fast, but again, it shouldn't damage you much. 6 damage each attack is not very good, my friend Monferno. Well, let's do it again. Because that's not half bad. I think we'll survive almost no matter what he does. So, let's go with that as the concept. And one more, and we should live. We're not done yet. Yes, you are done. Sorry, buddy. You might move first, but you are done. Brick Break is a great move, though. Not when he uses it. When I use it. But that's not a good example. Actually, I have found Brick Break to be a bit underwhelming, to be honest. It's one of the best fighting moves at this point in time, but it's not that great a move. Perfect. And by what I mean is, like, what I mean by underwhelming is not bad in any capacity. Yeah, you're just a bit better than me as usual. Listen up, let me tell you who's going to take the league. Yeah, it's me. I mean, you might win, but I'll beat you straight away. And why did you go back that way? Pokemon need healing. Come this way. Well, at this point, I'm going to heal up. And as I'm healing, I'm going to say thank you, everyone, so much for watching. My name is SVP. Wait, I forgot to do the YouTube things. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this content, and if you think that we came back pretty well, leave a comment below and say things. If you disagree with my Bidoof comment, bite me and leave a comment below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new. My name is SVP, talking on a King Bee, and I'm buzzing out. Ciao for now.